Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we absolutely need to take this financial report here. So let's see how that is. Yeah, that's really not so bad. We're just going to keep it on normal for now. And let's go ahead. We do have an upgrade going, don't we? Yes, high capacity power conduits are indeed coming in. Let's go ahead and tick forward until the Hunchback is done. It seems like we've got some additional mech work to do, but I can't exactly remember what it was. Ah, yes. This guy. That's right. We needed to figure out what exactly we wanted to do with this. And I think for right now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop another ER medium laser in here. We can put it in a clan ER medium. Yeah, it's not going to be great for our heat, but we can definitely make this work. I think it'll be okay. And we'll just bump back our leg armor ever so slightly to be something like that. That'll take 5 days, and I should have done that before, but we'll just do that. Okay, we'll tick forward 5 days. That will bring overhead back. That is a lot of money for year-end bonuses. We'll discipline the mech techs. Yeah, I'm not surprised that we're getting a -3 tech point penalty. It's okay. I'm not actually too concerned about that. Okay, now we're ready to deploy, except that we need to do some training here. So let's go ahead and get some of that done.
Hey.
Buckshot can grab a point of piloting, absolutely.
Training complete.
A point of tactics for Buzz, yes please. Death Crusade can grab a point of guts, that's okay. Geezer, a point of guts, sure. Anybody else?
What do you need? Yes,
Commander.
Nope, that looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy. Any good contracts? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Been kind of running into some, Ooh, this looks spicy. This looks really spicy. I'm going to give it a go. I suspect we're going to take some punches here. We're going to run on 4 salvage. And otherwise, this is what we've got. We can't deploy anything in here, unfortunately. It's only vehicles. We don't have any vehicles currently. It's an assassinate mission, and this is definitely going to be spicy. We're in lowlands, so we shouldn't be too hot of running. And also, I think that we're going to have some pretty clear LOSs, which is very important to us right now. But this is a 3-skull mission, and I have a feeling we're going to take some punches. But I think we'll be okay. I hope. We may have to pull out, but we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be spicy. I keep saying that, but it keeps being true. I'm fingers crossed that we get a heavy or 2 out of this. That would be amazing if we did. Absolutely wonderful, because I would love to start cranking up our tonnage. That said, we'll have to get some upgrades to our dropship to make it happen, but that's fine. We do need to destroy the target and escape. We've had confirmation from several sources that a high-ranking The Lyran Commonwealth officer is moving in the open. I feel like they grabbed the wrong string there. This is a rare opportunity to disrupt their command structure on outreach. We'll pay a 20% bonus per lance if you can also destroy his personal guard. Commander, we should expect heavy resistance. We might get a shot at the officer alone, but his guard and support units won't be far off. You have to either strike hard and fast, then bug out, or bring enough firepower for everyone. We're hoping for the latter.
Interface initiated.
But I don't know if we've got enough firepower. We'll have to see. The officer is up over there. Okay, we do have allies. Okay. I kind of like landing in this cover on this island. Something along the lines of that.
I'm good to go, Commander.
Okay, so these are our friends over here. Whitworth moving up. That's a quick draw, so that's immediately a heavy. It did do a little bit of damage there. That's a rear arc attack. This looks like a little guy. Not sure what that is. We do see a Steiner weapons carrier and Strider over here. Okay. We don't move our Blackjack until phase 14.
Yes, Commander.
Hit odds are looking pretty low. I think we're going to reserve for now. Our facing looks good. That is a Mad Dog that is allied with us. Okay, that's a Javelin. A number of hits there, and that does hurt that Javelin's armor pretty badly. But I've definitely seen better hits. We're going to reserve.
Holding for the right opportunity.
And the quick draw is going to move now.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Also the Strider. Okay, there's that quick draw. That wasn't bad. Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd like to begin moving. So, let's position our Vulcan here.
Yep.
Hit odds on that Strider, 6.9. Hit odds on that quick draw, 17.4. Not great, but we'll take them. We actually got a structure exposure on the Javi back there. What's this guy? Okay, looks like a commando type. Sure.
Yep.
This is a heavy rifle streak SRM Centurion. And I'm going to sprint that to here.
Quick stepping it.
Okay. 18%, 14%, 4.3 but stray shot. Honestly, I feel like... that is definitely a commando. I feel like we'll take this. I'm not super happy about it. Yeah, I didn't expect too much.
That didn't hit.
Oh, of course not. Why would you expect that to hit? That's a Hunchy. Okay. With a Thumper. He did miss. But he is way out there with that.
Commander?
That's going to cause us some severe damage over time. I'm going to move this Centurion up over here.
Quick step.
I don't think we're going to fire the Ultra AC-20 right now. This is not a very effective time to fire it. But we can certainly fire the ATMs at either the Quick Draw or the Javelin back there. And we actually can't fire the ATMs at the Javelin, so we're going to fire at the Quick Draw.
Engaging target.
Some solid hits there. Good armor shred. I like it.
I'm here.
The Ghost is going to move up to this position. I feel like we're clustering up here with that Thumper, or rather, maybe a Sniper Artillery, but some sort of artillery Hunchy back there. I feel like we're clustering against that, and I don't really like that. Okay, another 25 to that Quick Draw. Phase 16, an enemy that we don't see.
Good to go.
Okay. The Fire Starter is going to sprint up over here.
Full speed, no target.
And we're just going to pot shot the medium lasers at the Quick Draw. Continue to sink armor on it.
Go time.
Or miss. Okay.
Yep.
This is our fire support Hunchy. We're going to move it up over this way and engage the Strider, I feel like. I'm a bit concerned firing up this way about stray shots on our Centurion. This way should be slightly safer, but less likely to hit. Yeah, we didn't hit.
Oh, crap. Missed. Waiting for
So our
orders.
Blackjack is, I think, going to fire with the Arrow 4 on the weapons carrier here.
On it.
And just look to armor shred multiple targets. That was not a great shot.
Standing by.
Not a great shot at all. We're going to move this Hunchy up over to engage these guys. But I think on the way up, we may end up firing on the Quick Draw. And that is indeed what we're going to do.
Engaging.
Solid hit there. I like it. Phase 12, that weapons carrier. Okay. That's a completely... I do not mind that at all. Phase 10, this guy. Not bad for us. Did it stray shot? No, it did not stray shot. Our friend the Whitworth moves up, continues to fire on that javelin, gets a couple of hits in there. Okay. The Mad Dog moves up, fires on the quick draw, and kills it. I mean, it's a Mad Dog. It can do that. That Mad Dog is definitely more powerful than any of the mechs that we've got, so I will happily accept that. The Commando will move in. Does some damage to the Hunchy's armor. We do expect this. Okay, they're also going to move their Javelin. Interesting positioning there.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to take the Firestarter up over... Actually, over this way.
Aye, aye.
And we're going to look to eliminate this Lance at this time. The weapons carrier, I think the Commando is the prime target here.
Engaging.
We did get a hit in there. Next up is our Ghost, which we are going to sprint over this way. We're going to continue to fire on that Commando. I would love to fire the SRMs. We're just out of range, which does make... Very sad indeed.
Failed to connect.
Phase 17. That is going to be the Strider. We'll see what it does. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Standing by.
Okay, this is our Ultra AC-20 Centurion. We're going to close in
Order
over here.
acknowledged.
38%. With a good stray shot opportunity there. I think we'll take this.
10-4.
Oh, we missed both of them. That makes me very sad, but it's not the end of the world. The real question is, what's the target selection on that Hunchy?
Orders.
We're going to move our Blackjack up over this way, and we're going to look to start armor shredding this Hunchy. I feel like we have to do this. In fact, I'm going to fire this in Infernal mode,
Firing.
in hopes of getting him too heated up to shoot. Ow. Okay, well that could have been way worse. Way, way worse.
Commander.
So this Hunchback is absolutely going to close in over this
All
way.
gas.
And we're going to fire on this Commando.
On it.
And miss everything. Okay, fair enough.
Failed to connect.
We need to get in a little closer, for sure.
Yeah.
The Vulcan is going to move up over here. And I would love to continue hitting that Commando. Just checking our other hit odds here. 27.5 on the Thunder, huh? I think I'm going to still go for the Commando. Okay, we took out an arm there. I was hoping to get him unsteady, but no such luck. Phase 15. Interesting.
Minimal damage on that hit.
A Nova. Okay. Cross Rifle HA-20. Gotcha.
Skipper.
So at this point, the Centurion is going to head up over this way
I got you.
and look to engage these two. We can only fire on the Javelin here, and we've got plenty of ammo. Give it a go. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Phase 14, that's going to be the Thunderer. Continuing to fire on that Firestarter. Now, the Firestarter has been taking some punches. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But that is reasonably okay. We're going to position our Hunchback 4X1 here. And in terms of firing on these guys, I think that we probably fire up here at the Thunderer. It's, I think, the least likely to stray shot, but we may well.
Let her rip.
Luckily, we didn't. Okay. Sounds good. Phase 12, that is going to be their weapons carrier. It's going to go for the... I thought that was going to be the Firestarter, in all honesty. But they went for the Hunchy. Okay, I mean, our armor's holding for now.
Ready for orders.
The fire starter is absolutely going to move up over this way.
Moving to position.
And then we are going to vigilance it. And then we're going to try to potshot this commando. Maybe get it knocked down with a leg kit.
Acknowledged.
We did get some internal damage there. Okay, that's a locust. That's not too scary. Phase 21. We will see what this commando ends up deciding to do along with the javelin. So we now know the composition of both enemies. The commando moves up and out of there. The javelin positions interestingly. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
The ghost is absolutely going to attempt to get out of the water here and fire on that weapons carrier most likely. Yep, definitely the weapons carrier.
Acknowledged.
And we actually took out the weapons carrier there. I did not expect to take it out,
Destroyed.
but we'll take it. The Whitworth is firing on that Strider, getting a few points of damage in there.
Commander.
At this point, I'm going to take the Vulcan up over this way
Heading out.
to engage these guys. And I think we fire on the Javelin here. The Javelin, of course, is fairly damaged.
Here you go.
We did miss everything there pretty much. Well, we got a couple of pulse laser hits, but I've definitely seen
I'm
better.
receiving you.
So this Centurion is going to make its way up over this way.
Copy that, Commander.
And I want to go for that Thunderer. We're very unlikely to stray shot, but I think we just burn this Ultra AC-20 ammo. We're unlikely to get this guy into a high hit odds position, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not shocked that we ended up missing the AC-20 ammo, but that's okay.
Ready to rock.
This Centurion is, of course, moving up this direction.
10-4.
And we're going to continue firing on that Javelin.
Now let's see how we handle this.
That was solid. That Javelin is now unsteady, which means it may well die to the Whitworth Mad Dog combo.
What's up, boss?
This Hunchback is going to move up to here,
Affirmative.
and the Strider is starting to be in a substantial amount of danger.
Engaging target.
Although we did miss with the heavy rifle there. Yeah, that Javelin is going to die. There we go. Fantastic. Next up, a lot of
What do
nothing.
you need?
The Hunchback is going to position up over here and is absolutely going to be firing on these guys out here. What's our range looking like? We can fire with the Gauss on the Locust and the Nova. What's our hit odds on that Locust? Minimal. So we'll fire on the Nova.
I'm taking the shot.
That was a solid Gauss hit there. Okay, sounds good to me. The Strider backs off. Punchy going for the Centurion now. Okay.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
Oh, he aimed.
Standing by.
He definitely aimed. 40% versus 25. We're going to go for the Nova here.
Roger.
Okay. Again, I dropped an Inferno round there, and that was to attempt to stop that from happening. I don't think that Gauss rifle generates much heat, though, so it's probably not an issue for them. Thunderer attacking the Mad Dog. I mean, fair enough. It's identifying its biggest threat. That's fine.
Orders.
Our Firestarter is going to, at this point, close in on the Thunderer into this side arc.
Acknowledged.
And we're just going to hit this side arc as hard as we can with our anti-vehicle weapons. We may well kill it. We did not. The Whitworth firing on that Locust, that could do a lot of damage. And it did do a fair chunk. Phase 20, the Commando is going to move. He's likely to attack the Firestarter here, I think. Bold. Not what I would have done. Not what I would have done at all. But I can kind of see where he's coming from with that. We're going to move up with this Centurion and look to finish off this Thunderer.
10-4.
We didn't quite take it out, but that's okay. Phase 20 is going to be the Strider. Let's see where it decides to go. Attacking the Hunchback head on. Okay, fair enough. I can see why it's doing that.
I'm listening.
That's okay. So we're going to take the Vulcan up over this direction at this
On
time.
my way.
And given these options, I would love to go for the 4E. 45 damage to it. Okay. The Nova moves up. Okay. I mean, that weapon's going to be more effective in close range, right? So we probably want it to be pretty dead by the time we get there. And we're going to continue moving up with our Hunchback. I wouldn't necessarily mind eliminating this Locust, and the hit odds are slightly better than the Nova. But I do think that we should be working on that Nova.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, that was another Gauss hit, so that's good. The Mad Dog moves up, fires on the Strider here. That's some solid armor shred. Not really what I would have liked to go for there,
Yes,
but
Commander.
it's okay, I suppose. We're going to move the Ghost up to here, and the Ghost's
Moving
goal will be to finish off this Thunderer before it gets a chance to move. This will be an overheat, we'll accept that. Fantastic. So there's half of the enemies down,
Vehicle down.
and so far this isn't so bad.
Leaving you.
So the Blackjack here, I think, is going to continue going for the Nova. I'm going to switch this over to standard ammo at this time.
Got it.
That was a solid hit. Now, I think that we hit the arm of the Mad Dog here, maybe,
Confirm.
but it's okay. We're going to move up the Centurion,
You got it.
and I'm thinking about vigilancing it. I think I'm going to. Just checking these hit odds. Technically slightly better on the Hunchy, and the Hunchy is absolutely more of a threat, so fire. We did miss with everything, but that's okay. The Hunchy closes in a bit. Goes for the Centurion, and boy am I glad we vigilanced it.
That hit me.
Okay,
Standing by.
this Hunchy is going to come in over here. We're going to go for the rear arc kick with the Wrecking Ball on that Strider. Get him.
Aye, aye. Locked on for physical
We
attack.
did miss the melee attack, but the Wrecking Ball will likely still hit.
Miss.
Okay, we missed basically everything there. Phase 24. That is going to be the Locust. Sure. Well, what's he going to decide to do? Move off over there? Fire on the Centurion and miss. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. That's completely fine. Phase 22. That is going to be the Commando over here. Sure. He is going to go for the melee attack on the Hunchy because we missed. That's fair enough. Yeah. Like I said, fair enough. We rolled and we failed. So, it's all good.
Standing by.
This Centurion is going to walk over this way.
Roger.
And we're going to look at hitting this Strider.
Firing.
And we got a little bit of damage in there. Excellent.
I'm here.
The Ghost is also going to respawn over this direction. And I think we'll not fire the SRMs, but everything else should be fine.
Affirmative.
Okay.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
The Whitworth is now going to fire on that Strider as well. Getting a little bit of damage in there. Phase 19, the Strider moves now. If it's clever, it'll move into behind the Hunchback and melee. But instead it went for the Ghost, and that's
I'm under heavy fire.
questionable, if you ask me.
Receiving you.
Now the Firestarter is in a position to get around and attack the Commando's side arc here. And I think we'll absolutely take this, except that our heat is up there. So we'll just call that good for now. The Mad Dog is going to fire on that Locust, and I'm okay with this. I was hoping it would get the kill there, though, and that would have required a few especially spicy crit rolls. Okay.
It's okay. Damage is light.
Indeed.
Ready for orders.
Our Blackjack is absolutely going to go for the Nova here. We may get some splash damage onto the Javelin as well.
Confirm.
We didn't, but that's okay.
That hit something good.
Okay, phase 15 here. The Hunchback moves up. Really getting value out of that Centurion Vigilance.
That all you got?
And he managed to miss his direct shot artillery as well, so I'm very happy about that.
Affirmative.
The Centurion is going to move up, checking hit odds here. The Hunchback is the target.
I'm on.
That was solid. Phase 15. I don't even know what that was.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was apparently moving. But I'm just checking hit odds. We'll go for the Hunchback 4E. Okay, we have some exposed structure in his leg. That's great.
Orders?
And this Hunchback is going to roll this again. This time we should absolutely hit this kick.
Coordinates received.
Absolutely. And that is a knocked down Strider. He's actually ejected. Fantastic.
Yep.
So next up, we are going to continue firing on the Nova. We may stray shot the Locust as well.
Roger.
And we did. We did stray shot the Locust there. We actually got a head hit.
Standing by.
This Firestarter is going to move in and get a... We can't get a rear arc kick here, but what we can do is we can get in there and kick this guy and heat him on up. And that's what we're going to do.
Roger that. Engage.
We missed the kick, which makes me sad, but that's okay.
Reporting negative damage.
We missed literally everything there, and we had decent odds too.
I'm here.
Sad. Well, the Ghost is going to, at this point, turn around. I feel like that Commando is pretty well handled, and we'll sink a little heat. The Whitworth is going to fire on the Locust. I do approve of this. Only 4 damage, but that's okay. Phase 19, this is going to be the Locust. We'll see what he does. He's thinking about it. Okay. That's not relevant to us in any way.
Waiting for orders.
This Centurion, again, I feel like absolutely needs to be pulled back.
10-4.
So we're going to head on over this direction. This is completely sorted with the 2 mechs that are there. The Mad Dog going for the Hunchback. I like that choice. I really like that choice. Honestly, that Mad Dog doing work.
Orders?
We're going to move up over here with our Centurion.
Copy that.
Checking hit odds. Ever so slightly better on the Locust. We'll go for it.
Firing.
Okay, we don't hit, but that's fine.
That's a miss.
Yep. Phase 17, that will be this Commando over here. Commando is going for the Hunchy, which has had a lot of armor stripped off,
Minimal damage on that hit.
but it's looking okay. The Vulcan is going to move in over here. It can only see the Locust, and that's okay. We'll just pot shot that.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. If either of those autocannons had hit, though, that Locust would be in a world of hurt.
Well,
But they
that
didn't,
work
so that's
out.
fine. Phase 15. The Nova moves in. Goes for the Centurion, shreds off a pretty decent chunk of armor.
I'm catching some serious shit here, Commander.
I mean, that's what happens. Can we actually get into rear arc here with a kick? We can. Do it.
Engaging.
Nice. This commando is totally dead. It doesn't know it yet, but it's totally dead.
Solid connection on that one.
Excellent.
AC-20 ammo depleted.
Okay,
Commander.
so our Blackjack is at this point going to continue firing on that Nova. We could fire this in direct mode, but we're out of range.
Copy that.
Ooh, we hit with the laser as well. Ooh, and right smack in the middle of them, we actually completely eliminated the Locust, I think. And we did some hefty damage to the Nova.
Yeah.
That was really, really nice. A fantastic shot.
This.
Followed up by a pretty terrible shot. Okay. The Whitworth firing on that commando, that is the correct target. Absolutely. That's going to be a knockdown on that commando. Actually, not quite yet.
Standing by.
The Ghost is going to continue to close in over here. It's not like it's going to be very useful in the rest of this fight, I don't think.
Commander?
Same with the Centurion, honestly, unless we can get into
All right,
ATM range,
let's
but we're
move.
not quite there. The Mad Dog going for the Nova is probably dead. That was a lot of damage. It's not quite dead. Okay, that was actually less damage than I thought it was. So we're going to move in here, and we're going to kick that commando rear arc. I think that we fire the lasers here, not the flamers. Good hit.
Reporting critical hit.
Solid. Okay, so there's the reinforcements dead.
Target eliminated.
Now, I'm not sure why we are not done with the supporting enemy forces, because the Locust died to the artillery. But that doesn't seem to have counted. So, is there something else out there that we don't know about, or what's going on here? Is this going to count as completion when we finish this Nova? We'll find out. There's some hits there.
Good to go.
Okay, we're... Oh, hello. There's an awesome out there that we didn't know about. Imagine if he had participated in this in any way. Okay. So, I mean, that's a thing.
Reporting critical hit. I'm out of LRMs.
So, we're definitely going to need to have some mechs present to deal with him.
I'm listening.
We're going to move in our Vulcan over here for sure. And we're going to fire on this Nova.
Here goes.
Does that mean that this Nova is actually not the Insurgent leader? Correct. The Insurgent leader is the Awesome.
Down.
Okay.
What do you need?
Well, we're going to close in over here and see if we can trigger that Awesome into fighting us.
Commander,
I definitely would love to salvage an Awesome.
copy that.
There's no doubt about that. We're going to sink some heat here
Standing by.
and close on in.
Roger.
I had no idea that that Awesome existed out there.
Good to go. Aye, aye.
He seems to just be chilling behind a mountain, which will give us time to close in. Unfortunately, we're not going to exit combat, I don't think.
Yeah?
We might, actually. It is possible that we exit combat.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to position up over here for right now.
Yes, Commander.
Now, we probably do want to drop the rest of our Arrow 4s on him just to shred armor. Are we out of standard ammo? Yes, we are. Okay.
Our primary target is taking damage.
So there's some armor shred. And he's just chilling out there. Okay. We don't know what kind of armament he has, but it's probably pretty dramatic. The Mad Dog and the Whitworth are both closing in as well.
Yes, Commander.
I like it. So the Firestarter is going to move up as quick as it can. as
Commander.
is the Centurion. Okay. And
Commander.
I think we'll close into, like, up here.
Hightailing it. Yes, I am.
And then maybe wait for our allies, because we're pretty spread out here.
Confirmed.
I want to have at least a full lance
Yep.
ready to attack them. So we'll just move up over this way for now, and
Orders?
have the Centurion come in as well.
Copy that.
Okay.
Commander?
This Hunchback is pretty hurt right now, so we probably don't want to have it bearing the brunt of that Awesome's weaponry. It looks like the Awesome might be thinking about coming and fighting. So that's definitely something to note. Okay, a little bit more armor shred there, and continuing to drop heat on it.
Aye, aye.
Firestarter is going to move up to here.
Roger.
Wonderful.
Standing by.
The Ghost is going to move up over this way.
10-4. Yeah.
The Vulcan is just going to hang out, like, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Receiving you.
This Hunchy is not going to be tremendously useful, I suspect. The Mad Dog moves up. It's not
I'm
apparently
receiving
within
you.
firing range just yet.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay. What's he going to do? Okay. Quad PPC. Gotcha.
Getting banged up real good here.
That does, of course, mean quad PPC from the fire, and he took no heat. I mean, he is in water. So there is that. But even so, quad PPC while standing in chemical fire. Okay.
Got it.
This is our last round of Arrow 4. We might just be not close enough to actually see his heat.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. So this Hunchback is going to continue moving forward over here.
Confirmed.
This Centurion is going to sprint up over here.
I got you.
Okay. The Whitworth moves up. Isn't firing
I'm
yet.
here.
This Centurion I would love to have be our frontline
Alright.
mech. It's very fresh. The Mad Dog, also not yet firing.
Standing by.
Okay. The Firestarter is going to close in.
Double time. Let's go.
And the Hunchy is... I would really love to get the Hunchy into actual LOS here. So we'll position it there for now.
Yeah.
And then the Vulcan... I'm thinking about moving the Vulcan over here. Like so.
Roger that.
Vigilancing it. And then opening fire.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
We can dip back around the rock next round, which I think is the plan.
Waiting for
The
orders.
Blackjack is going to need to close in at this point since it's out of Arrow 4 ammo. And now the Awesome moves. It's in the chemical fire. It fired again on the Mad Dog. And it doesn't... Oh, well, that is some heat buildup now.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Well, we're going to close in with this Hunchy.
Double time. Let's go.
And we're going to
Commander.
close in with our Ghost. Absolutely.
All right, let's move.
Okay.
Orders?
This Centurion is going to position here.
I'm there.
Light him up.
Here we go.
45 damage. Okay. The Whitworth is now within range. And starting to armor shred. I like it.
Commander,
This Centurion we're going to close in with.
acknowledged.
The Mad Dog is also now within range. Good armor shred. I like it.
Commander?
The Firestarter is a ways out. We're going to sprint in as much as we can.
Yeah.
The Vulcan, I feel like, is in a bit of danger right now. I'm going to back the Vulcan off over this way. This does open up this Centurion as a primary target. And I am aware of that.
Affirmative.
We're going to move up with the Ghost. Fire on the Awesome a couple times. There we go. We missed, but that's fine.
What do you need?
And our Hunchback is absolutely going to position up here and just fire that AC-2.
Aye, aye.
We actually hit it.
Target.
Good shot.
Yep.
This Centurion is, at this time, going to dip out over this way.
Good to go.
And our Blackjack is going to look to close in as much as possible,
Receiving.
as is this Hunchback. Up to here.
Roger. Full speed.
Perfect. Yasum moves up, fires on our Hunchy. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. Next up, the Firestarter. Moves up. The Whitworth going to fire on that Awesome. The Awesome is now overheated. No Whitworth hits there.
I'm receiving you.
The Ghost is, at this time, going to sprint around into, I think, this flank over here.
Roger.
And we're just going to light this guy up a little bit. 25 points of damage. We'll take it.
Waiting for orders.
And this Centurion is going to come straight down the middle here. Pot shot him. Okay, another 12 damage. The Mad Dog moves up. Get some good armor shred into the Awesome. I like it. The Awesome is on fire. Okay, it's just trying to sink heat.
I'm losing armor left and right.
That's good. That is good for us. It did succeed fully in sinking that heat, though.
Copy that.
Okay, let's go ahead and fire on this guy.
Firing on target.
Nice.
Commander.
Okay, the Vulcan is, at this point, going to move around. Actually, I'm going to go around this way
I got it.
with the Vulcan.
Don't think. Don't shoot. Just run.
The Hunchback is going to continue to close in.
Understood.
This guy's got
Moving
some
fast.
mega heat sinks. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
The Hunchy is going to stay put and light this guy up. Solid hits there.
Orders.
This Centurion is going to continue to dip around this way. Its armor is too low. We absolutely need to bail on that. The Whitworth moves up, fires on the Awesome. It's a little bit of hit in there, not much. We're going to move in with our Centurion here and get some decent hits there. He's now unsteady.
My LRMs are out.
Actually, they're ATMs. But that means that the Mad Dog should get a lot of hits in here. And indeed he does. That's very nice.
Ready for orders.
Okay, the Firestarter is going to sprint up to, like, here.
Understood. Moving
We're
fast.
just going to fire the mediums.
Confirmed.
We did get some hits there. And a structure exposure in that leg is nice, too.
Waiting for orders.
The Ghost is going to continue to move in on this flank.
All right.
And now we can really start doing damage to this guy. That should be a knockdown. Indeed it is. So he's now reserved to phase 2.
Confirmed.
We're going to continue moving around with these two mechs over this way.
I'm listening.
And the Vulcan as well.
Confirmed.
Okay. Now this guy's going to get up fairly soon here.
Waiting for orders.
But we're going to move in with this Hunchback, like so.
Going full throttle.
And I guess we might as well fire the machine gun into that leg.
I copy.
Yeah, we didn't succeed, but it was worth it.
That's a
Worth a
miss.
try.
Receiving you.
Our Blackjack is going to close in a bit here.
Affirmative.
Now, I'm a little concerned about stray shots here, but we'll give it a go.
Aye, aye.
I think we hit him. Yes, indeed we did.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the Hunchy. Do it.
Firing.
Okay, that's a leg destruction. This is good. This is very good. The Awesome stands up. And immediately falls down again. Perfect, actually. And ejects. Okay, I wonder how much salvage we actually get from that. It should be at least 2 or 3 parts. Now, I don't think we're going to get a full awesome out of it, but 2 to 3 parts would still be really nice to have. I don't think we already have any awesome parts. I would be a little shocked if we did. So that was definitely a little longer than I was expecting. With that awesome way out there. Yeah, 2 awesome parts. Okay, we'll definitely take the 2 awesome parts. I also wouldn't mind the quick draw part. That Gauss rifle HA-20 uses hyper Gauss ammo. So we're going to need ammo for that. There's also the thumper in there that I would love to have. And 3 tons of hyper Gauss ammo. There's a lot here that I want. I think I'm going to drop the quick draw part. We're going to grab the hyper Gauss ammo, and we're going to hope that we get the thumper in the roulette. We got the thumper. We did not get the thumper ammo. Okay. I think we already have some thumper ammo. However, it is well past time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as soon as we know how much this is going to cost to repair. But overall, I think that was a very, very profitable engagement. And Yang should be fully capable of repairing everything on his own. It will take some time to put all that armor back on. They did strip off a lot of armor. But that Gauss rifle, that is pretty excellent. We'll figure out how we want to use that and the thumper in the next episode. While we're waiting for Yang to load up, I'll go ahead and do the outro. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and let's see exactly how much this is going to set us back. It's going to be a fair chunk. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Not too bad there, all things considered. I think this is okay. And I will see you all next time.